let me stop because I know I'll get in trouble. I don't own the rights to that song, and I'm still trying to figure out how to have permission, because I see other people in videos, they're playing music, you know, or I see like people dancing to music. So I want to figure out how do I play music and be silly. Hey Shamika, how are you? Good morning. Oh, yay. Yay. I'm so glad you could join us. It's day 21. We did it. We did it. Woo! Yay! Hey, Sunny! Yay! Everybody's coming for the final day. I'm so excited! We did it. We did it. See, it worked out. Yay! Lacey's here too. All my ladies in the house. What's up? Yay! We did it. We did it. We did it. Listen, let me tell you, like, I am so proud of us for doing it through. Maybe you guys are good at doing these. Shamika, I kind of feel like you're good at doing these like challenges where you have to be consistent because you're doing so many at once. And this was a challenge just for me to like get up every morning and do this. And I'm so proud of myself because that's me taking inspired action to show the universe that I'm ready to have clients and to show up and to put myself out there, even though I was terrified to do this. Right. Yeah, Lacey, I know you had said that you're not very good at these things either. So like, look, we can show ourselves that we can be good at it. What? And we made money too. Oh my God. I stopped counting at $1,000. And then ironically, when I stopped counting all of the money that was coming in, I just realized this. It hadn't come in. How interesting. Da-na-na-na. I'm going to run with that later. How interesting. My brain is going to spin on that idea for a while. So, I guess, yeah, you gotta, if we don't use the principles, then they don't work. That's what I'm learning. So I'm really excited about all of this. So, yeah, so many realizations. What realizations did y'all have going through this, even not related to like actual physical manifestation of money? Like for me, I got to see that I was making it, just like with a lot of things, I was making this whole writing a book thing, which has been at me for a while. I was making it out to be absolutely way bigger of a job than what I thought. And I also realized that there's already a template out there. And although I want to be authentic with what I'm sharing, what I'm seeing is there's a lot of people that are having the same experiences using the exact same principles, but with like a different spin on it, like Lacey was saying. Facebook challenges keep Shamika productive. I love challenges. You know, I think I am still in the process of realizing what I like and like allowing myself to just kind of play and participate in things. Because I think in one of my attempts to keep myself safe, which kept me like away and isolated, that's what that looked like for me, was I didn't really have like a community around me. I mean, I did, but I wasn't really close. And just like, I wouldn't participate in groups. I had to go to anger management for a while and group counseling and all of that. And I would hate it. Hate it. It is so funny because I become a different person in a group setting. I'm like, I don't want to sit here and listen to all of this shit. It's so weird. So now, like, just putting ourselves out there to have these kinds of experiences are what make life kind of fun. Like, this was fun. This was genuinely fun. I really enjoyed this, like having this experience and going through this together. Like, what? Together we rise. You know what I mean? Like, this is fucking fabulous. I'm so pumped. I'm so pumped because what's coming next is I'm not so sure about copywriting of me doing these videos. So I'm going to end up taking these off of YouTube. And in the group, I am going to, because we were talking about how if, like, to do it in a way that would feel more manageable, we wanted more time to do the homework, because the homework is big. Like the homework in this is, some of them are just like, oh, okay, yeah, boom, done. And then there's a few heavy assignments where it's like, oh, holy fucking shit, I have a lot more here to look at than I even knew. And so what ended up happening was, like, I wouldn't be able to keep up. And then I started to notice the pull to, like, shame myself. And so this time I want to go through it using this as a guide, but more my own words, you know, using the template and with my own flair. That way I'm not doing some sort of copyright infringement. We're going to do one a week, one chapter a week, and allow the week to do the homework. Because we want to set ourselves up for success. And we can take this longer, you know? So I feel like I like to get deeper. It was like, to me, we skimmed over it, and now I'm like, all right, let's do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Now I know what the deal is. I saw that if I put a tiny bit of effort into it, I get maximum return. So, like, I am so excited to see what happens when I like really get in there, you know? Dig out all that trauma. I get lighter and lighter and lighter. It's so great. It's so fabulous. And then the amazing thing is, like, I can go through really hard situations without emotionally crumbling anymore. Like, I can manage my thoughts, and, like, what I'm saying, fucking crazy, man. So we're going to do, and I'm going to do the lives in the group on Monday evenings, because I know there were a lot of people that wanted to join, but they couldn't because of this work schedule, you know? So I'm going to go live every Monday night in the group and go over the material. And then every morning I'm going to get on, for those of us who like this was good for Lacey and I, because it helped us, like, be on, you know, some sort of a structure, some sort of a schedule, which for INFJs, Lacey, that's one of our things. Like, when I was going to school for psychology, we took the Myers-Briggs, and I saw, like, oh, I really am going to need to work on time management if I am going to accomplish things, because time doesn't exist, you know? So kudos for us, like, doing it, because it's against the natural grain of our given, you know, structure. And what's awesome is we can do that. We can, like, override the system. Oh, life is so cool. So every morning we'll wake up and do some sort of a, you know, some sort of a something. So, okay, let me first, hold on. I got to get a drink because It is the Sahara fucking desert. Oh my God, you guys. Okay, before I start. I don't know if y'all are keeping up with the chipmunk adventures or not. I am like, oh my God. I have them calling for me now. Like, they ate all of their little seeds that I put out this morning, and now there's a bunch of them coming up. And they ate them all, and they know I'm in here. And one of them comes right up to the rock right outside here and starts chipping at me. Chip, 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 chip. And I looked and I was like, oh my God. And he's just like looking at me like, chip, chip, chip. And I was like, no, you can wait. You know, like, oh my God, I feel like Snow White. Honest to God, I am just like, I'm fucking communicating with animals. These are my friends. I love it. And it got fucking cold overnight. Yesterday, I was wearing shorts and didn't have any shoes on. I could walk on the stone and my feet wouldn't get cold, which is weird. And it rained, and now it's fucking freezing. So there's that. Let me read your comments. And they are usually all different lengths, so not usually overwhelming. Like this one is today, so is another challenge I was doing, which was a 3-day creation challenge. Maybe you should run one of these challenges in the group. Shamika, share what you're learning. That's what this group is about. I'm not the only one that can go live. Fucking plan something. Go live. Do it. Do it. Do it. I love these challenges. Given everything going on right now, I am blown away by myself. And I know that's so weird to say, but like I never knew. I mean, I guess I did know because I kept going, but like I didn't really know at the same time that I could feel so calm in a wild storm. So cool. I can barely keep track of this. I only had to do it one time a day. I don't know how, I don't know. My brain, Shamika, my hat goes off to you, girl, because I am trying. Like, I promise too. Because I thought for a while, I was like, maybe I just can't focus because I'm not trying to fucking focus. And so I was like, all right, I'm going to try to focus. And all right, I'm telling you, I got notebooks and shit everywhere, calendars, like alarms on my phone, like all kinds of shit. And I still can't seem to keep myself straight. I don't know if it's like still a manifestation of the Lyme or if I'm avoiding a memory. And so, you know what I mean? Like, I don't fucking know what it is, but I admire people who can like really be focused. Yeah. The love challenge, Shamika, that would be great. A 30-day celebration challenge. You can help me. Like, if you did one, just let me know. Like, oh, I'm going to do whatever at this time. I'll fucking join. I'm down, So, yeah, Sunny, I know that they're storing up. I had to stop taking pictures because I was like, okay, this is not reasonable. I'm like, I am a chipmunk photographer now. But they're the cutest picture with their cheeks. One of them was his cheeks were so big that like I thought his back legs were going to lift up. And like there's a video of a dog doing that, like a pug or whatever or something. And because his cheeks were so full that it looked so heavy. And his mouth, oh my God. I'm going to get some walnuts and try walnuts because my friend said that they go ape shit for walnuts. So that's going to happen. So, you did? recently, I love that eye staring contest, or not contest, but contact challenge. You, oh yeah, the hug challenge where you hug for 20 seconds every time to get that oxytocin going. Oh shit, that scared me. No way! My friend Kelly got the job teaching English as a foreign language. What? That's so great! Yay, Kelly! So Kelly's in the group too. I am curious to see what happens if I do that 4-minute eye contact exercise with myself in the mirror. What would happen? Would I fall in love with myself? Is that a biohack? Is that a way we can biohack all of this shit? Because I know for me, self-love has rippled effects in my life. Like, once I loved myself, it was like, and I learned what boundaries were, and I gave myself permission to express them, and like that, everything else changed. And now I am not in a relationship, and I'm really happy with that, because like I love being by myself. I love myself already. It's amazing. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. What? Oh my God, I'm going to cry. I mean, I look at myself when I'm putting my mascara on. I stop for a minute and I look at myself, and then it's weird. And I'm like, well, I acknowledge, I'm like, oh, look, there's someone in there, And then I'm like, all right, makeup. Oh, nice. Ooh, what was the change of color in your eye when you did it, Sunny? Do you mean the change in the colors of your eye from before when you had done it, like in comparison? Yeah. Yeah, mine are lighter too. Like when I look in the mirror, just like whatever, they're darker brown. But when I look at myself in the mirror, like really look at myself, they're almost like tan. They're not even really like a brown. They're more like a tan. It's so weird. I didn't know. Okay, well, there's something there, because if two of us are having that experience, what could that mean? What could that mean? Woo! I'm excited about that thought. My brain is going to spin on that one now. The rest of my day is going to be spent contemplating. I think I'm a philosopher. Because I could sit all day and question the universe and look at, well, what would happen if this happened? And I don't know, man. All right. Let's get this started. I mean, not like we need to. We're all here. Everybody that's been watching it is getting it all started. I'll do it, and then we can talk if we want. Also, I've done this like 5 times before. I am taking inspired action and to show the universe that I am ready to receive money by doing something for money. I know that sounds like so weird, but I don't know. It's growth for me. So I'm running a special for the month of October. I'm doing tarot card readings for $33, and it's usually about an hour. And normally it's $111 for an hour, because it ends up being like a coaching session and a tarot session. You know what I mean? I do just tarot card readings with simple explanation for a lower cost, but this is big for me. So, and I'm ready to receive, and I want the money. I want to manifest money so that I can afford the plane ticket for myself and my family to come back up here and a hotel room for us to stay the weekend. And I know that in order for me to manifest that, I want to put myself out there. So I had one client last night and it went so well. And now we're going to, do more healing sessions and stuff like that. And so if you could share that, I would be so grateful. So grateful. Or like share my YouTube channel every now and then, or, stuff like that. So I appreciate you. Day 21. Faith. Oh yeah. Just in case someone else pops on and checks this out. Unleash Your Inner Money, Babe by Kathrin Zenkina. Day 21. Faith is like Wi-Fi. If it isn't already obvious to you, you can tell that the work we are doing together isn't just about money. It's about money, but it really extends far beyond dollar bills and numbers in your bank account. Over the last 3 weeks, we've been doing some pretty incredibly powerful energy shifting work. We have shifted some of your most deep-seated limiting beliefs around money, learned new money truths that serve you, and completely recreated and scripted your money story. For the last day of the Money Babe Challenge, I want to take a sec and talk about faith. As you've already learned, money manifesting requires a lot of faith in the not yet seen. It requires us to believe in not only ourselves, but invisible forces that govern the way the planets spin so perfectly on their axis. The same forces that make grass grow, ensure that flowers bloom every single spring, and that the sun comes up every single morning, day after day. The forces that ensure that you are one abundant, badass, money-attracting babe. Faith is the difference maker when it comes to manifesting. It's the difference between walking around as a victim to staying broke and actually opening up your eyes and seeing that money is already all around you. Just like you rely on your laptop or your phone to connect to the Wi-Fi using invisible forces and waves coming out of the router, you want to start relying on yourself to connect with invisible universal forces through faith. Whether or not you have already manifested your $1,000, which I have zero doubts that you already have, I want you to remember to keep the faith that your reality will match your new money mindset. It is not a bunch of magic fairy pixie dust. It's law. There is no other option for it but to work. So another cycle we're going to be going through, it's not really a challenge, but it's like we're going to be going through the 13 universal or the 13 spiritual laws of the universe. And when we can work with those laws of the universe, then manifesting becomes much easier for us. So I'm going to go through all of the spiritual laws, like this, so we can ask questions and whatnot and share my experience, how I learned that lesson and what healing came from that. You should definitely make a graphic that talks about your services for people to really share. So that's part of what Lacey's hopefully going to help me out with, because I don't know how to do any of that. And it's been needed to happen for about 5 years. And there are some people that are good at certain things, and it's definitely, I've allowed it to hold me back, because when it comes down to learning something, if it's between learning that how to do that stuff and studying, you know, and practicing energy medicine wins every time. So it is time, though, because people are showing up being like, you should do this, you know. I also have to write down the services that I do. Like, what am I? Like, what do I do? I mean, I read tarot cards, I sell hemp works, I am a spiritual coach and motivational speaker, owning that shit. Put up a donation button on your page. So this is the other thing. It's crazy that you say that. I have another page. It's called The Loving Life. And I've been trying to change that name for a year and a half. And it says that it's changing, but it never actually changes. And there's been this thing back and forth where, do I want to have that page as a business page, or do I just want to work from my personal page? And I feel like my journey and my story is what I offer. And I feel like I want to just put it all in one thing. You know what I mean? Like, just me is me, instead of splitting myself into like these palatable versions. And then putting a donate button, or so I don't know. What do you think? Should I turn my private page into my business page? Because you can do that, you know. I'm definitely open to hearing your suggestions and your ideas on how to kind of pull this together. I would be so grateful. Because it is time. It is time. And, you know, I always say, together we rise, you know. So, Lacey, I will send you a list of what I want. Yes. Okay. And then how to do the button thing too. You don't know how to do everything. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm realizing, is that I don't have to do it all by myself. And my cards have told me that too. And I guess, like, I had to work through my worth issues. I had to own stepping into that kind of a seat, you know. Like, my original business plan had me at the bottom of the company, and my friend, who's a business coach, she was like, where are you? And I was like, down here. I just want to work. I just want to plant the food. And she was like, so who's going to be up at the top? Who's going to be the face of the company? And I was like, I don't know. We'll pick someone. She was like, no, Jessica. Like, this is you can't do that. Why would you do that? And that was when all the stuff with worth, like, really started coming. And I was like, oh, is that not? Oh, what? That's not how we do it. So now, and it comes with like trust. And I had to come to a place where I had a clear vision of what was going on, you know? So, right. Yeah. Yeah, Lacey, like, it's kind of overwhelming. And I find myself wanting to post the same thing on one page, because it's my story, you know what I mean? So I don't know. Thank you. Oh, no shit. Shamika, how the fuck do you focus? You run pages, you do all these challenges. You're one impressive woman. Yes. You're awesome. I will figure out what it is that I want help with, and then I will learn to ask for help. So, In case you want a reminder on the basics of manifesting. 1, get really clear on what you want. That's what we were just talking about. Intend for it to happen. 2, believe without a shadow of doubt that you can have it. I fucking do. I totally do. Eliminate all the reasons why it won't work or that you can't have it. Word. Believe to your very core the new truth you decide to tell yourself about why it will work. Brene Brown says, the story I'm telling myself is. Detach from the how it's going to happen and receive it like the money babe you know you are. The universe is always working its ass off on your behalf. Honor that and do your part by holding the faith that money is already on its way to you. You are already the richest, the richest, happiest, most fulfilled, badass version of yourself. So start acting like it. Woo! Today, on our last day together, your final money babe action is to write a thank you note to the universe or God or your angels, whatever you believe in. It doesn't matter. This is going to make me cry. Whoever it is, make sure to make it epic. I have been crying tears of gratitude for this closeness that I feel and this recurring validation of so much right now that I'm just like in awe. I'm really in awe and I'm really so incredibly grateful. So incredibly grateful. Yeah, that's one of my big blocks. I don't want to be in the spotlight. I just want to be in charge. You can be in charge. I'm good at the being in front of people. I mean, I was an actress, for a long time. And I was a stripper for a long time, so I know how to be on stage, It's all coming together. It's all coming together. And we're going to fucking rise an empire and help so many people. Healing. All right. You can thank the universe for the $1,000 you had no idea would manifest when you first started this challenge, but did. You can thank the universe for the fact that you even came across this book like this in the first place that radically transformed your money mindset when you most needed it. You can thank the universe for the very fact that you are breathing right now, have eyes to see this page, and live on a beautiful planet as glorious as planet Earth. Money babe action. Here's a place to do it, blah, blah, blah. You have so much to be grateful for, gorgeous. You really do. Your money journey has just begun. Feel free to manifest $1,000 all over again. Feel free to manifest $10,000, $100,000, or is that what comes after? $1 million? $1 million? Oh, God. 100 million? No, not 100 million. Let me stop. I need to learn math because math, How am I supposed to get this number if I don't even know what this number is? Oh, okay. The universe is always saying yes, no matter what you ask for. The answer is always yes. Thank you so much for coming along on this incredible 21-day journey with me. I hope you had as much fun as I did. You may now see that manifesting money is possible. It can be done, and it's freaking easy. Feel free to come back and repeat the 21-day process at any time or pick and choose your favorite exercises and do them as often as needed. Shifting your money mindset isn't something that you work on just once. It's something you live, breathe, and eat. It takes work. It takes energy, but it's the best damn project you will ever work on. Cheers to manifesting endless amounts of money, money babe. To your massive success, Kathrin Zenkina, master mindset coach, creator of Manifestation Babe, www.manifestationbabe.com. What? We did it! We did it! High five. Bam! We did it. I feel like I'm excited and I'm like, we're going to do it again, though. That's the exciting part. I'm going to take a week to do some personal grounding and some manifestation work on my personal level, and doing, the studying and writing out the plans of what I want to cover for the Spiritual Laws of the Universe series. And then on the 14th, we're going to begin the money challenge again. And again, we're going to do it once a week. We're going to like really cover the material. And then in the mornings, we'll do little, things. And maybe I'll share my experience with whatever, and you'll share your experience with whatever. I don't know. We'll see. The main goal is to really hold ourselves accountable and have this time management thing going on, because it's really great. With that, I want to note that I'm going to be going through a transition again, because I am going back to Florida. I fly out. I'm leaving my dad's on the 23rd or 24th, and then I'm taking the truck back to Sunny and Russell, who have been so fucking rad and awesome to let me borrow their truck while I was here. And I can't even tell you, Sunny, like how much it helped, because I was able to take Gary to work, which allowed my dad to rest. And I was able to, go and like have my own experiences, which was really healing. So thank you so much. I'm going to take the truck back, spend some time with them, and then I fly out on the 28th at the butt crack of dawn, because I didn't pay attention to the times on my flight reservation, which is something I've done before. So manifesting money for a hotel stay so that nobody has to drive me at like 2:30 in the morning to the airport. Oh my God. So with that said, I am having a lot of emotions coming up around leaving my dad, and also going back to Florida, where and I'm working on this change of perspective, but I feel like I don't feel like I feel like there's more opportunity for me up here. I feel like I'm going home to no vehicle and no ability to kind of, it feels like I'm going into a lack of freedom. It feels like I don't want to be there anymore, honestly. And so I'm working through that. My cards are telling me it's my, it's a perspective. Yeah, I'm not, seeing it correctly. So I'm working on it. That's how I feel, though. And I really don't want to leave my dad. Like, I understand and believe that the universe is conspiring for the greater good, and I'm working on trusting that if I were supposed to be here, then something, I've seen the universe like put a halt to shit and redirect. So I do have faith that I can have faith in that and be open. When I look for thoughts that bring relief, I see that there are indeed people who are aware of energy work and doing all of the stuff that I would be doing by the universe bringing Dr. Warshaw in. And she is like an acupuncturist and an energy medicine doctor, and also she is a conventional. So she's like, they call that something. And so I do find comfort in the fact that there is that, and I also am open to the fact that, or the possibility that maybe me being in close proximity, maybe people need time for things to shift, and like I want to be responsible, which would be, putting things in order and all of that stuff. So that's what's going on with me. And so if I show up like a mess, I'm still showing up, and I appreciate your support because I know you already are there. And there's a lot. There's also that icky coming up where it's like, well, you've had trouble manifesting money in the past, even though we just did this. You know what I mean? So I am working with that and being like, yeah, that was before, but now I'm a badass manifesting babe, and I know that I can manifest the money. I've seen it. So I'm going to focus what I want. What I want is enough money to come up for the holidays with my entire family and afford a hotel, because it's going to be too cold to stay in a tent, and I'm not willing to sacrifice my health for anything anymore. So this is like a boundary thing where it's like you at some point want to allow the other person to feel the weight of their decisions, not in a mean way, but just in a like, this is my boundary and this is to keep me healthy, and you can make the decision to do whatever. However, by making that decision, you're foregoing, like certain things, and allowing people to be, because, I would like the opposite. So one thing that has been helpful in changing my perspective is to use daily affirmation. Word up. I have a journal, actually. Oh, here it is, where it's every morning and every evening there's stuff to do, and I love it. In the morning, it's today's focus, an affirmation for today, what I'm grateful for, what I'm excited about, and how I'll make space for gratitude today. And then at night, it's good things that happened today, things I did to make a positive difference today. And then it has a thing where you check, it says like, it's like happy, content, proud, hopeful. It's got all these higher vibration words on one side. And then there's a space even for the, neutral, insecure, discouraged, drained, angry, annoyed, blah, blah, blah. And then there's a place for notes. And then I love this. It's a positive thought to carry me to sleep. And I posted it in the group, and I don't think anybody bit. But I would like to do that, like post that, like, let's all have a positive thought before we go to sleep. And a lot of mine has been like, I'm so proud of myself. So proud of myself, which is crazy because that's like a new experience for me. So that does help a lot. And I also write daily goals. So this is my Friday list, and I have a client to schedule. It was day 21. I'm going to do a card a day because I'm working on memorizing the tarot cards. And then there's HempWorks work to do today. So, and that is also showing the universe that I am ready to receive this abundance. Oh, they just released the new product because there's a convention going on right now. And we're selling essential oils now. I'm so excited. I am so excited. I hope, I haven't gotten information, so I hope they are just as good as the hemp oil. I hope that they're also sustainable and all of that stuff. So I am honestly having fun. This is the other thing is when I, like, for me, a lot of people do their MLM stuff online. And for me, that's not in alignment for a few reasons. It's hard for me to be online all of the time because I have I experience the nerve damage when my hands are in a certain position, and it really hurts, and it gets to the point where I can't move it. And of course, there's emotional trauma tied to that I look into repeatedly. And so what I am good at is talking to people. And I want to be able to go around and, be like, get people to sell the oil. And I want to go to like chiropractors and get it in all of these offices because I know that I can do that. I know that if people see me there, I know that I can do that. And I am frustrated that I don't have a vehicle down there. And not only that, but to go back and have to, the truck is done. I put $4,000 into it and I'm only going to get, well, maybe not. I'm putting it on Facebook to trade, but the scrapyard said $250 at the most. And then I haven't been able to sell the rims yet. And I know it's happening. It's just like, I feel like I'm going back to the lot with already a lot. So, yeah. So I'm open to, I'm working on it. I'm working on my shift. And, yeah. So I'm working on all of that. I know it's all going to be set up. It's just about reminding myself while I'm going through this that I'm want to be in my present moment. I want to be a conscious creator. And I also want to think thoughts that bring relief and focus on what I want. So whenever I'm feeling shitty, I look at what that is and then I think, well, what's the opposite of that? That's the quickest way. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, then it's that thought. Does that feel better when I put that on? And usually it does, So I know that when I continue to focus on what I want, and do the work on what's coming up, that I get what I want, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, And so I'm aware that I want to manifest a better experience for myself. I want to manifest, prosperity. I want to manifest health. I want to manifest like wealth and abundance. And so I'm doing that. So I'm excited to watch this unfold. I'm excited to see what goodness the universe has planned for me because I'm ready and willing to receive. Yep, we're gonna go, and I'm excited. And I hope you all have a fabulous day. And I really love y'all. And I'm so excited to like continue growing. And like I said, if y'all want to go live and do a challenge and whatever, do it. Like the only thing is let's communicate with each other so that we're not overlapping, all both live at the same time. All right. Happy day. And I love you guys. And I hope that you make choices that bring relief. And I love you guys. I'll see you in the group.